Hello everyone. Most of us have used these standard batteries in drills, grinders, and other power tools in the workshop. But the problem starts when the batteries run out of power and sit unused for a while. Before you throw the battery away, there may still be a simple way to bring it back and get it working again. Start by removing the battery and bring it to the charger. Plug the charger in and insert the battery pack. Watch the indicator light. Nothing turns on. The charger does not recognize it, which usually means the battery voltage dropped too low. To confirm, grab a multimeter and set it to DC voltage. Touch the probes to the battery terminals. Hold steady and check the reading. The screen shows nothing useful. This battery pack gives no proper output. At this point, many people throw it away. But this is exactly where repair begins. Pick up a screwdriver and open the battery case. Work slowly along the seam and remove the screws one by one. Lift the cover carefully so you do not damage the plastic clips. Inside, you can see the individual battery cells connected together. One weak cell can shut down the entire pack, and the charger will refuse to start. Bring the multimeter back and test each cell inside the pack. Touch the probes to the ends of the first cell and read the voltage. Move to the next cell and repeat. Keep checking one by one. After a few tests, you will find the problem. I'm sure you've got your own helpful methods, so share them in the comment section and let's help each other out. One cell shows 0 voltage or a very low reading compared to the others. That dead cell pulls down the entire pack. This is where a phone charger becomes useful. Grab a standard 5-volt phone charger and cut the small plug off the end of the cable. Plug the charger into the wall outlet and test the output with the multimeter. Touch the probes to the red and black wires. The reading should show close to 5 volts. This confirms the charger works and delivers stable voltage. To charge the dead cell safely, build a simple holding frame. Take 2 small square pieces of wood and 1 rectangular piece. Mark the center of each square piece and drill a hole through both. Thread a screw into each hole so the screw tip sticks out. Set the rectangular wood piece flat on the bench. Apply super glue to the bottom of 1 square piece and press it upright onto one end of the rectangular base. Do the same with the second square piece on the other end. Hold them steady and give the glue a few minutes to set. This creates a small clamp frame that can hold the battery cell in place. Place the dead cell between the 2 upright wood pieces. Turn the screws inward until each screw tip touches one end of the battery. Tighten slowly until the contact feels firm. Do not crush the cell. The screws only need enough pressure to make solid metal contact. Take the phone charger wires and wrap them onto the screws. Twist the stripped copper tightly around the screw on one side. Twist the other wire onto the screw on the opposite side. Double check polarity before plugging anything in. Red goes to the positive end of the cell. Black goes to the negative end. This step matters because reversing polarity can damage the battery. Once the wires look secure, plug the phone charger into the wall. Use the multimeter and touch the probes to the two screw heads. The meter should show around 4 to 5 volts across the setup. That confirms current flows through the screws into the dead cell. Let it charge for about 30 minutes. Stay nearby and check the cell temperature. If it becomes hot, stop immediately. A warm cell means danger. A normal cell should stay cool or only slightly warm. After 30 minutes, unplug the charger first. Remove the wires and loosen the screws. Take the cell out and measure it again with the multimeter. The voltage should rise and show a usable reading. That proves the cell woke up and started accepting charge again. Before closing the battery pack, clean the contact points. Spray WD-40 onto a piece of sandpaper and scrub the battery terminals and metal tabs. Oxidation and dirt block current flow, even when the cells still have power. At this point, the sandpaper is already loaded with dark grime and residue. Wipe the surfaces clean with a dry cloth and make sure the metal looks bright. Place the cell back into the battery pack in its original position. Check that every connection sits tight and aligned. Reinstall the internal layout carefully so no wires pinch under the case. Close the battery housing and tighten the screws evenly. Make sure every screw feels tight and secure before closing the battery pack. Check the corners and press along the edges to confirm nothing shifts inside. A loose screw can cause poor contact and make the battery fail again later. Once everything feels solid, grab a paper towel and wipe the outside of the battery case. Clean off dust, grease, and fingerprints so the surface feels dry and smooth. Bring the battery pack back to the drill charger. Slide it into place and watch the indicator light. This time the charger recognizes the pack and starts charging normally. Let it charge for about 3 hours so the cells balance properly. After charging finishes, install the battery back into the drill. Pull the trigger again. The drill spins strong and steady, ready to work like before. A drill battery that looked completely dead can often come back with careful testing and a simple 5-volt phone charger. If this repair helped you, hit like so others can find it. Subscribe for more practical, DIY repairs you can use at home, and leave a comment telling what tool you want to restore next.